you a hoe. But you got these women, like my ex-daughter-in-law, that will turn around and try to demean my son that's been a good father. He had them more than she do. She out portraying with her fiance and doing what she doing, showing body. Like that's everything. But you told the world 2 years ago you had a degree, but people tend to go back to what they know, right? Am I wrong or right? All you know is showing body. You letting us know that you a hoe. And you say a body. But that's okay. You go ahead and keep doing that. But what you not gonna do, and y'all, she has talked about me in front of my grandkids, so they have told my son, my mama said, Granny is this and Granny ain't that. What person does that? Do you know that like Scrappy's grandmother, God rest her soul, she's gone. I didn't like a lot of her ways, but I never heard a word about that woman. See, I'm old school. We never did that. Because that ain't what you do. You are wrong. When you show this, it shows me that you won't even have a soul. Because everybody loves God. You love the Lord, right, y'all? And we may not be perfect, and we sin, and we do whatever we do in our lives, right? But I'm going to tell you about somebody that you can tell that they ain't even never went to Sunday school, don't even have the field guard. They're trying, what she's doing, talking about me, trying to turn my grandkids against me, turn against their daddy, calling about 11 something. Girl, live with that you are not a rapper. First of all, let's deal with that. You're not a rapper. You can't rap. Your fiance probably wrote what you said about Spice, okay, and anybody else. Okay, we gonna really be real. So you're not even in that zone. No one's going to take you serious, okay? No one's going to take you serious because you're backbiting. If you would just live your life and keep going, he wish you well. You wish him well. Y'all co-parent, but you're not doing that. But what you like to do is play victim. And people like, Mama D, stop at her. But y'all don't know what she's doing. She does stuff behind, okay, let me use this way. She'll throw a stone and hide. In other words, she'll create an environment, create a situation, a circumstance, and then she want to appear to y'all, Mama D ain't gonna lie. One thing Mama D ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna lie her. So y'all better be careful of a wolf in sheep clothing. I ain't got to do nothing to her. No one has to. God got you. God gonna have her. Because he getting tired of this. I need to see her productive. I need her to be living her life with her new fiance. And stop trying to make my son, which everybody already know, he's a good dad. And you got all these other men out in these streets don't care. But yet you try to still destroy them. Where's your soul? Where's your conscience? Where's your inner man? Do you have any? Do you have one? Because you're showing the world you have nothing. That is crazy for me. Because I've never seen that. And there's a lot of girls out here got babies by these men. They don't even care. Ain't finna give them 5 cents. But these men that care about their kids, y'all want to drag them and destroy them. I'm telling you, God's getting tired of that. You better, y'all better stop. You better stop. Just stop. Just stop. I don't go live a lot, y'all, and y'all know it. But it's like, I could have ignored that. But that just was, and to see the amount of money that my son spends to make his kids happy, it's just overwhelming. You got a lot of men that don't even care if their kids ate food, okay? If they had a plate to eat every day, let alone 3 meals. You got a lot of men don't even care if their kids got clothes on their backs. Jesus, help me. And back in the day when Scrappy and my daughter Jasmine was small, I didn't have a lot of money. I was on Section 8. Mom, they ain't gonna lie. I don't care. I was a nurse at first, and I was in head-on collision in 96. But the stuff I went through, Scrappy father was there for him. Good man. Wasn't a good husband. Good man. Jasmine, my daughter's father, wasn't a good boyfriend. But perfect father. But I never allowed those men to be put down. I never said a mumbling word because I respected them. And I'm going to tell you a story. My daughter, Jasmine, father, he lived in Cobb County. Do you know Cobb County tried to take him back to court? He was giving me $450 in child support. Mom D gonna tell it now. They wanted $650 from him because he had a better job at that time, wanted more money. And they felt like I was due for an increase. No. I'm gonna be honest. Mom D gonna keep it real. I was selling drugs at the time. I was pimping. So I walked in Cobb County courtroom and I said, Your Honor, Mr. Brown does enough. Because let me tell you why I said that. Because he was giving me that $450. And when Jasmine, my daughter Jasmine, would ask her dad for anything more, he would give it to her. You got some men say, I gave it to your mama, right? Let her take it out what I gave her. He still took, And then I knew what I was doing wrong in the streets, right? So I told the judge, at this time, Mr. Brown is doing way over. So when we walked out into the vestibule of the courthouse, all the other young black men were saying, what type of baby mama you got? She could have got you. I could have, but that don't make it right. I'm not doing that when that man was doing everything for my daughter. Don't do that. And that's wrong. And that's the moral to the story. When you have a father that is present, that is doing everything, and everything, I mean everything. Don't belittle him. Don't do that. Because I know there's a God up above. And yo, girl, you gonna get it. I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't even got to put you down. But you working on your own downfall. Trust me, you are. Y'all, I'm finna get off this live. Mama D had to tell that because it's just, overwhelming, concerning. And y'all know I don't go live a lot. It's just crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you? I'm not down for that. And y'all women that continue to do that, I'm telling you, every dog had their day. Keep it up. And you know that boy come over there and get them kids. You know that boy give you money. And y'all still, you want to make him miserable because you ain't happy. Show the world you happy. And don't say nothing. Because me, if I was engaged to a woman, can I say this before I go? If I was engaged to a woman and she kept spilling out her ex name, I got to think she ain't got over him yet. And she's still trying to destroy a man that ain't doing nothing to her. He got to see that. He got to see that. If he don't, he dumb. That means she holding the strings because she's like the center of puppetry arts. You understand me? If you ain't a man and you can't understand that what Mama D just said, you're lost. You're absolutely lost. And I mean it. Y'all continue to grow. Continue to honor your parents. Love yourselves like God loved the church, because before you tell a person that you love them, you got to first love yourself. Do you understand? I don't mean nobody no harm, but what I ain't going to do is stand for nonsense. Do you understand that? And in that order, have a blessed day. Much love from the palace.